Hey guys, Joseph Anthony here with Amanda Bobbett and Wendy Rich, and we are excited. And I am really happy that Amanda could take some time out of her really busy schedule. Amanda, thank you for being here. And one of the things that I know many of you have been kind of wondering, this idea of water, like alkaline water versus hydrogen water. And, I've been drinking amazing alkaline water, and so have many of you that are probably going to watch this video for the last umpteen years. So one of the things we wanted to just kind of clear was how you found out about this amazing eco hydrogen water. Amanda, maybe you could just share that, your story and kind of just let us know.
Thank you, Anthony. I found out from the law of attraction. That's how I found out. So you probably heard the story back in October. I was given a notice through email from the alkaline water company that I was with at the time, basically saying cease and desist all of your YouTube videos, your Facebook, your Instagram, and your website. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I spent years building that content, and I'm so passionate about educating people on health and hydration. There's no way I'm going to do it. So they said, well, we're suspending you for 30 days until you comply. And at the time, I was like, wow, 10 years I worked with this company. It's like they didn't appreciate me. And I was like, whatever's bad, there has to be something good. So I chose the positive aspect of it. So after 30 days was up, I went back out there on social media with no talking about water. Everything on my social media had been scrubbed from years. And then I started talking about yoga and other things, but not water. And so people are like, what's going on? And I watched my income go from high to low and no, negative. And I'm like, I can't continue a business doing this. Like, I'm a mom, I have two kids, I got a nice house, I have bills to pay, I have a business that is booming, but yet we're doing a water store and I can't talk about water. So how am I supposed to do this? So I got together with a group of other people that kind of gave me some insights about the contract that I signed with the company that I was with. And there was a lot of other things in there too. Like they wanted 10% of my gross sales by having a store with their product in it. And so I just could not keep going. And so I didn't have anything else at the time, but I just kept knowing that there's something out there. So I went to a chiropractic show with Dr. Carolyn Stites, who does our sound frequency medicine devices. Those are getting fantastic results with people's bodies. So I'm there at the convention, I'm walking around, and I see people lined up in these chairs, and they've got this machine on their head, and they've got this thing, and I'm like, what are they doing? I'm like, I've been meditating. I went to Dr. Joe Dispenza. I took 3 8-day retreats. So I knew about meditation, and I was like, okay, I'm a little bit excited about this. I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm gonna check it out. So I put the brain tap on, is what it's called. And 3 minutes later, my brain, I could already tell my brain waves had changed into no stress. And I got out 20 minutes later and I said, Dr. Porter, I want this. In fact, whatever you have here, I'm going to buy and I'm going to take it back. So he was like, awesome. I'm excited. And I said, you know what? By the way, I'm curious what kind of water you drink. Because if you're a brain specialist and that's what you did is create this amazing magical device, I want to know what kind of water you drink. He's like, I drink water that my friend Dr. Paul Baratero invented in his company, Synergy Science. I was like, can you put me in contact with him? He's like, absolutely. So 2 days later, I'm on a Zoom with Dr. Paul and I'm interviewing him. I'm like, how long has the company been? How did you develop the machines? Like, what's so special about it? And he said, you just need to take a trip to Utah. And at the time, I was getting really excited because I needed one. So I flew to Utah, met him, his wife, stayed at his house, toured the facility. It's 22,000 square feet. And I was impressed. He went through the machines, took them apart. He was showing me side by side, patented technology with other units out on the marketplace and all the calcium building up. And the water never even comes in contact with the plates in some of his devices. He's got patented where it switches inside so that the calcium doesn't stick to the cathode. And so you don't have to clean the machine. And then he started talking about the salt solution that we've been using, this other device. It erodes platinum. And then you got water going over these metals. It's not good for your health. And like, I felt like 10 years of my life, I'd been sheltered. I was in a bubble and I didn't know any of this information. I felt guilty inside because as a leader, I want to bring to people something that's good for their health. And it was good. But when there's something better, that doesn't have all these other negative side effects potentially, I thought that was more better aligned with me. And then he started talking about frequency medicine. My whole store is developed around frequency medicine. And the machines have frequencies in the machine. And I'm just like, is this too good to be true? Like, really? And then he's got a device that you can put under the counter that goes to the ice maker. It goes to the refrigerator. And I'm just like, huh, this is just awesome. So long story short, I spent 3 times going back and forth to Utah to make sure this was the right decision, because I really had to make sure. I took my parents had to meet him. Like, whatever I make a big decision in my life, I have to have my family's support. So they went there too. They toured the facility. We went to dinner together, and my parents gave me the blessing. They said, you know what? This is a great opportunity for you, honey. He is a legitimate business owner, and he's here to support you. And we are aligned with everything that's happening here, and we give you the green light. So that's really what happened to me. And I'm just so blessed, because people are coming into the store, and I haven't seen results happen this fast with not even having to drink that much water, because the concentration of hydrogen gas is so potent. And so they're drinking like 3 glasses a day. I mean, we just had a gal here. She had some stomach issues. She lost 10 pounds and she wasn't trying to. And she's very feeble. She's able to gain her and maintain her health now. Her weight's coming back on. She's so grateful. So there's that. There's all kinds of digestive issues and cognitive function and energy and sleeping patterns. It's a wild. So I'm very blessed. Dr. Paul's side by side. He's given us this opportunity to now sell to the consumers. Before, how he chose to market this program was only going to the seminars where all the doctors are at, and he's speaking in front of 4,500 health professionals. Then he'd sell the machines on the stage, and then he'd talk to the doctors about selling to the patients. That's how he was selling the machines. Now he wants me, with you guys, with your help, to promote this and spread it to the consumers. And so that's what we're set up to do. And he's put everything in place. He wasn't set up like that a month ago. So he's bought all new software that people are coming into. Two months now, we'll have a whole new software program. We have an app, like anything you can think of. Dr. Paul is right there to make sure that we have everything that we need to grow this business. And we can talk about the health benefits, because it's not network marketing. It's not regulated by the FTC. So we can talk about helping people with their income. We can talk about all the therapeutic benefits of hydrogen gas, because this is the only company that is in the marketplace that's certified by the ISHA. That's the international standard to make hydrogen. And this is the only company that has that seal here in the US. So we're blessed. We really are blessed. Law of attraction works again.
That's amazing. And you know, that's one of the things that I want people who are watching this video, as they look at what they've been doing, whether you're working, selling products for another company, it doesn't matter. This particular product is going to be mainstream. This technology is mainstream. I mean, everything is frequency now. I've been finding really great benefits with frequency over the last 2.5 years. And, you know, we are vibrational. We are vibrating. I mean, we're vibrating so fast that we look like we're not moving, but we actually are frequencies when you put us under a microscope. So, I mean, you get that, Amanda and Wendy, you know. So what we really want people to do is to understand, look, if you're looking for something, if you want to just sample this, there are like these little portable, what would you call them? The Echo Go. That is it right there. I should get mine tomorrow.
Talk about a lead magnet. Everywhere you go, people are always asking, what is that? And then you just tell them and they want to buy it. And you just send your link. You don't got to fill out paperwork. It's a link and bam. And it's direct deposit. You don't have to wait for the check in the mail either. That gets lost.
Right. And yeah. So the way it's streamlined, and this device can work anywhere in the world, because it has 110 or 220 volts. So you can really plug it in pretty much anywhere in the world. That's the beauty of it. And then, as you said, you know, Dr. Paul and his company, they're ramping up Synergy Science, is really going to go through a growth spurt, as what happens when people get excited about something and we start, you know, seeing the synergy, which is a great name for the company, Synergy. So this is what we have, guys. It's a synergy where we're linking and entangling each other, and we are one. When you really look at all the differences, we are really one, because we all have the same things. We all drink water. We're all made of water, you know, 78% whatever. So that's why it's like, come on. It's a no-brainer. And as you said, affiliate marketing, I feel is the future, is the way that people are marketing things. Does that make sense? So it's just,
Absolutely.
so thank you. And Wendy, thank you too. And, it's great. So if you have any questions, we will be doing trainings. I know we have there's one on Wednesday and I think there's one on Saturdays that you're doing, and we'll probably have more as more people come on board. We will be helping the teams, and it's all about education and learning. Just be open-minded, guys. Be open-minded. There's nothing wrong with learning. I always feel that I want to continue to be open to learn new things until I die. Why close your mind? Be open to learning new things, and there's no fear if you just learn and understand. And that's all we're doing, is we're just educating the public. We want them to know what hydrogen water does and what alkaline water does. And then you basically make the decision. It's ultimately your guys' choice, but we want you to know. We thank you, Amanda, for being transparent, because that really is what this company is. We're super transparent. We don't want to hide anything from anyone. And I know you have your store in Tri-Cities, Washington, which is great. So if anybody is in Tri-Cities and you want to stop, see Amanda and Wendy, and you guys can hang out. And if I'm on the other coast, I'm on the Paradise Island side, which is it's like 90 degrees.
Anthony, one thing I'll also mention too, which is very special about what we have, is that once you become an affiliate, you get to go through a whole hydrogen training with Dr. Paul. So you become certified as a wellness professional. So you're not talking about the things that aren't accurate. You actually know the science behind why it works. And then you have another 1,166 studies to back up the hydrogen aspect of the water. And you can be assured that there's hydrogen in the water because it's the only company certified. So that's, to me, such a benefit when you're out there in the field working with people, to be able to have that credibility behind your name and the training and the support that this company gives.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I've been seeing. That's what I've been learning. And the cool thing is you can watch these videos over and over, and you can get your certification, as you mentioned, Amanda, wellness professionals. That's the term. That's what you want to become. You want to all become wellness professionals. And people are going to have this in their house. This is just going to be like a natural for them. Everybody's going to want to drink hydrogen. And the cool thing is we will help you guys to market without, going into details right now, because we're going to say that for the training. So thank you. If there's anything else you want to ask Wendy, did you want to ask anything of Amanda? Okay.
No, I was just going to actually mention briefly the part that in the back office, once you do your training and you want to share with others, it's made extremely simple, simple to sign people up, simple to share. There's videos, there's photos, there's all kinds of things already done for you in the background. You don't have to really do anything, but just simply share it. So it's
and there's no cost for having your own website.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And there's free shipping, there's free installation. It's just like all the objections that were there are no longer to be found. So
in fact, there's a cost reimbursement for having a plumber come to your house and install your machine.
Yes.
So it doesn't get any easier than that, guys. And there's great financing options. It literally just gets you ready to go, ready, start, boom, and you're there. And I can't wait to start pressing that button and making hydrogen water. Yeah, baby, all day long.
Absolutely. So just to remind the audience, there is one study behind alkaline water. There is 1,166 studies. If you go to hydrogenstudies.com, you're going to find all these studies on hydrogen. When the units first came to the US, we all thought it was the alkalinity. It wasn't until 2009 when one study was published in Nature's Medicine that claimed or made statements saying this hydrogen is a potential selective antioxidant. And because of that one study, it sparked all the rest of the studies. So you can literally go to that website and type in hydrogen, or you can type in Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancer, whatever disease ailment someone has, type it in there, and it'll show you all of the scientific studies that back it up. And so that's what we want to focus on, is the hydrogen, because the alkalinity as we know, it's not even a strong buffer. You put lemon juice in the alkaline water and it's going to make it acid. You drink it and it's going to interact with your stomach acid and it's going to be neutralized. So it's not about the alkalinity, it's about the hydrogen. And so you really want to make sure you're drinking hydrogen water. And unfortunately, with other units in the marketplace, they're having to clean the machines every 2 weeks to maintain the machine to get the hydrogen. And I know when I was promoting the units, most of my clients are not even cleaning them. They thought that the machine cleaned itself because it says cleaning. So that's not.
I can say that's true because you don't realize how much time goes by, and I would be like, wow, it's been 6 months since I cleaned my machine. No wonder it tastes like crap. So yeah, it's hard to keep up with that.
Well, that was what I'm going to just mention it, guys, because I know who's going to watch this video and you're going to say the same thing. I would say that after 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks, if you don't clean the machine, you're losing the benefits of the hydrogen. This is not even making hydrogen.
Correct. Because the calcium will stick to the cathode. And then there's no platinum in the place of that. And then we're getting calcium flakes in the water. And then you have ionized water, which is more bioavailable for the body. And you have a filter that's not adequate, that's not getting out contaminants like arsenic and pharmaceuticals and bacterias. And now all those things that were in the water, unless you have a high quality pre-filter that's an extra $800, you're going to be getting more toxic contaminants because those toxins are now ionized. So it's going in your body and it's got a charge and you're going to absorb more of it. So when I started learning all this, I was like, no, I cannot keep going down the same path. If something's good, you want to share it. And that's what I did with the last, 10 years of my life. But when you know something's better, you can't keep going back the same when you did. You can't. You have to give in your heart what you know is true. And that is what I believe in. And then you have the studies to back it up. You have the doctor right there, and it's powerful. It's very powerful.
That is a great story, Amanda. That is really, so it was a law of attraction because it attracted you to that very thing that you were probably looking for, that we all now really wanted to expand our understanding and our knowledge. And we're not saying not to use that device. I mean, that other device, if you still have one, you continue to use it for acidic water, for disinfecting, for cleaning, etc. However, hydrogen is the answer. And this device that's manufactured by Synergy Science, oh man, it is the future, guys. So if you want frequency,
and the ORP is important too. And the one of the reasons I will say a lot of people got benefits from the other technology is that it does create a negative ORP. And that negative ORP is what the gut bacteria want. The anaerobic bacteria want a negative charge. And so that's why a lot of results happen, but it's also the hydrogen gas. And so that's really the two functions that this unit has, is the hydrogen and the negative ORP, which the gut wants in between negative 300 to a negative 450 is ideal for the good gut anaerobic bacteria.
And that's what this machine does, guys. It's like it's programmed to do exactly that. So I would say, I'm going to have links underneath this video. So wherever you're seeing this video, there will be links. Do your research, find out more about it. I wanted you all to know, hear it directly from Amanda, because I know a lot of you have been wondering, what's going on and what's really going on. And you hear rumors and you hear all these different stories. And now you know right from Amanda exactly the truth. And that's what we want to share with you guys. We want to be transparent. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just to add one more thing, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have Dr. Paul Baratero. He's going to be doing an hour presentation on why this technology is efficient, why there's no cleaning and maintenance involved, how the technology works, the platinum, everything that anyone wants to know. We're laying it all out tomorrow at 6 p.m. So if you want to be on tune with that, Anthony will also put a link there and you can click in at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, and if you're on Australian time, we'll figure it out. Yes. So cool. Awesome. Right. I am excited. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amanda.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for bringing this opportunity to everybody too.
My pleasure. It's going to be fun.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
You guys.
Okay. Take care.